Are Bologna actually good? Short answer is yeah, they are. And while the likes of Aston Villa are shaking up the English Premier League, Girona even shaking up La Liga, Nice used to, and they still kind of are shaping up the French Ligue 1, while Leverkusen and Stuttgart are playing a pretty big part in the Bundesliga. And even not in the top five big leagues. You have Twente and the Go Ahead Eagles doing really well in the Netherlands, and Moreirense, who are currently sixth in Liga Nosh, they just got promoted last season, and they're in sixth, which is pretty good, which would give you a Europa League spot in England. And even in Turkey, Kayserispor are in fourth, which is really good. That gets you into the Europa League. But you guys are here for me to talk about Bologna, who are currently fourth in the Serie A. Let's talk about them now. Before Bologna signed the likes of Thiago Motta as head coach, they really struggled. In the 14-15 season, they were even in Serie B, but they did get promoted that season, going into the 15-16 season as a team that was expected to get relegated. They actually finished 14th. The following season, they finished 15th, and the same in the 17-18 season. In the 18-19 season, they finished the best they have ever finished in Serie A before they signed Thiago Motta, and that would be 10th place. Where in the 1920 season, they finished 12th, which wasn't that great. It was then followed up in the 2021 season, and in the 21-22 season, they finished 13th. And before signing Thiago Motta, Bologna were in 14th place. So with a dire need for a new head coach, they signed Thiago Motta in September of 2022, getting Bologna to their highest ever finish in Serie A history, finishing ninth, just above the likes of teams like Sassuolo, who were more, of course, famous than a team like little old Bologna. It sucks to say, but that's the case. And right now, where are they? Did I mention this already? They're fourth in the league, which gets you to the Champions League. Incredible stuff from Bologna. What's the Chico to their success? Well, it's this guy. Why is he moving? Help! 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 This is a young Dutch Joshua Zerke. After joining Bologna on his first permanent deal back in 2022, in the summer of 2022, it's no coincidence that Bologna has been tearing it up in Serie A. In fact, he's one of the top goal scorers, and he is the top goal scorer for Bologna in this current season. In 17 matches so far, he has scored 7 and assisted 2. May not sound like the best record, but it's still better than probably you would do, so cut him some slack. Xerxes helped his side prevail in the Coppa Italia in particular this year. In the first round, they beat Cosenza, which are in the second division, Serie B, 2-0 in the first round. In the second round, they moved on to play Hellas Verona, which my best analogy would probably be the Crystal Palace of the Premier League, but this time in Serie A. They beat them 2-0. In the third round, they beat Internazionale Milano, who don't need any introduction. They beat them 2-1 after an insane extra time thriller. In the fourth round, we don't know what their score is, because of course it's going to be happening on the 9th of January 2024, but they are going to be playing AFC Fiorentina. And let's end this video with some pretty impressive results. In the last season, they drew with AC Milan and Juventus with the same score, 1-1, beating, Atalanta, kind of a big deal, 2-0. Pretty good. In this season, though, of course, they beat Inter 2-1 in the Coppa Italia, but they also beat Atalanta again 1-0, Roma 2-0, Lazio 1-0. They drew with Napoli, which are the defending champions, 0-0, so I think that was deserved to note. And they also drew another game 1-1 with Juventus. If this video hits 30 views, I'll do another one.